piece is, do you want a pocket? Yeah, you want a pocket. We always like having a pocket, so let's cut this straight. It's noticed it was not straight. Okay, so what we're going to do, I am going to make my lines, my pockets again. And while I am doing this, I am going to figure out, get my stamp out of the way, otherwise I have all my paper brown where I don't want them to be brown. So what we are going to do on this page, let's just give it a small tot. You can leave the pockets and then create something else. Of course, you can do anything on these pages, but for some reason I really like having these pockets, so I don't want to cut them off, so I am just going to use it. This needs to be one further, and then one more. I just love Martha Stewart punches. Quick, easy, and very nice. Okay, so what we are going to do on this page, I think we are going to make a large flip page. And how we are going to do that with a pocket. You can make, we did once more a flip pocket to the side, just to this edge, but I also want to make one completely. So what we are going to do is grab a piece of cardstock and cut it in the right size as this is, and I just leave it just 1 millimeter shorter, and then we cut it. And then we are going to need to make a fold line. I always like to do that first. Then fold it back in. Then line this up. And just stay just a little fraction away from this edge, and then make 1-2 millimeter away from this edge. Hard to see with the white, but you have to stay away 1-2 millimeter away from this edge, and I really hope we can make 2 pages. Let's see, otherwise I am going to reduce my page. Yeah, now I need 15.5. Wait just a second. I really want to use one piece for 2 pages, so I am going to make another piece, flippity flop on this side, and then I cut it in half. I really don't want to waste any paper than it's necessary. Let's see, what's the half of it? The half is 14. That's this piece. Thought I had somewhere a eraser, but that thing is always out of my sight in a basket. I have to search for it. Put it back. So this is the middle, I guess. Let's see, that's 13.8 and this is 13.67. Yeah, it's about. And then it's also okay. You see, we have a little piece off the sides and then we have made 2 pages. So that is awesome. That is perfect. Yep. So now we have 2 pages and we stay away quite nicely away from the edge. Perfect. Don't waste any paper if you don't have to do it. So how are we going to make this? Well, I think we just glue this one down and then the pocket down. Let's see how this turns out, but then we are going to need just a little fraction of piece of this so it will fit better. So I will cut 2 millimeters away from this piece and then I think it will fit better. Definitely, yes, it fits perfect. So yeah, we'll do the same thing on this side. Just 1 or 2 millimeters, that's all up to you. Just need that space. You don't want any bulk coming out. Okay. So grab your page and you can do any decoration you want on this. You can use your a corner punch or this one. Let's use this one for example. Really like this. Do the exact same thing on this piece. There we go. Put some tape on. My block. Shall we do the other one right away? Here we go. Okay, then let's go all the way down. Just leave a simple small line. It's got to be a little less than a millimeter. Then you are sure that you are not in the way. Then we can glue this pocket down and we have this nice extra page. Let's do the exact same thing on this side. Line it up. And fold the pocket back in. That is so easy. So now we have 2 nice pages. So yeah, I am going to first search for the design paper on the inside and make this pocket ready. And then I am going to play with the outside pages. Alrighty, before we go on, I think I am going to use a magnet on the bottom here so it will stay a little more down. So grab some magnets, tape, and then cutting off a little piece here. Let's use this one too. And then peel it off, of course. close it, open it, use your other piece of tape, close it, open it, that's it. Okay, then it will be easier to close down. Now I can peel this off and put my decoration paper on the bottom. Like this. Can't grab it. It's getting in the way. Okay, so, and today it's such loving weather. Well, not for me upstairs here, but it's so nice outside. We had perfect weather last weekend, but now I am up here. I wish it rained, but no. I choose to be up here, so I am not going to complain about this nice weather. Then I have to find another hobby. Okay, so this will stay put, and yeah, loads and stuff can go in here. And then the next piece, I think I saw these scraps, these strips, not scraps, strips, and I think it's very nice to use as a large belly band. What do you think? No, oh gosh. So what do you think? I think I am going to make a large belly band on this side, and perhaps a nice belly band on this side, but then this way. But let's see. Let's first see what we are going to use on the background. Yes. Okay, let's do the first one. I cut out my design paper, what is going to fit on here. And then I cut out this piece. And I think just use these 3 cameras. And I think when I fold this around, make it too tight, but otherwise your paper is going to be bulky, and this should be perfect. Yay! Okay, let's smooch it up. And then just wrap it around. See on which place you want this. Just want about the middle. You can eyeball it, or you can measure it. There we go. That was such simple thing to do. And we want to make a stopper, and well, let's see which piece we want. It should be nice doing this piece out of here, but I want to test my machine out too, so I will do that first before I go with my scissors. Okay, that works perfect. Look at these, how it cut out. Amazing. Really nice. And even the little button, it even cut out really awesome. Really cool. So, I think I want to use this one first. as a little stopper, and you only have to, well, just a little smooching of course. Oh, I'm definitely going to tell you something. The other day I was searching on new makeup in a store here in Holland, and my daughter said to me, she said, "Mom, here they use the same word, smooching." Really. Really. There was a word standing on some makeup thing, I think with the brushes or sponges or whatever thing, but there was the name smooch. S-M-U-D-G-E. Smooch. Yeah, now I know how you write it. That really was cool. That's so awesome. And I really wondered why my girl said that to me. It was just amazing. How cool was that? You see, I don't use awkward words. No, I don't. They exist. They just exist. Okay, turn this over and put this back on its place. And then we have a belly band page. There we go. So yeah, now you can put anything in, anything you like. And the stopper, well, now it's really flat, but once this is settled, this will stay nicely. So it's just an example that I just had. Okay, so this will go here, and then we go to this side, and I think we're going to use this piece. Yep, with this. Let's cut the corner. And it's just exactly the same thing. It's really easy, and it's always nice to use a flat page with also a little activity you can put your little things in. So let's put this just away for a second so we can work on this piece. Does not really is any matter, but if I want to keep this word and this word, then I have to fold this piece back like this, and then this piece. Now watch it, then you don't make it too tight, otherwise your paper is going to be crinkly, and that we don't want. So this is steady. Use any kind of glue you want. There we go. And here we don't have to use any stopper. This is really finished like this. So put it in. Make sure you are close enough to the edges. You don't want your paper to come off. Let's open this for just a minute so I can see better. Here we go. Here with my magnet, just along the edges, better. And here we go. You can see. Now you can put a nice booklet in and it will stay there. Yeah, cool. Well, it's just a little bumpy. Not bumpy, but it's really high. Perhaps it's better to put a bigger piece in. But it will stay. You can, if you want, you can make another stopper on here if you like this, or any other thing if you like, but it's an option. It's just an option, whatever you like. So okay, so this is the inside. We'll see what I am going to do on the inside. This was just an example. So now we are going to the top of this page. But first it's my 3 o'clock lunchtime. Now a little fruit snack. It's time. Okay, back in a minute. Alrighty, well that was a fun break with my daughter and my little doggies outside. My dogs really likes having an apple together with me. So but anyway, we have to go to this side, and we really have plenty of room to make something on top of this. Now I noticed that I have really a lot of these ATCs or square ones, and it's really nice to use them perhaps in some extra pockets. And I think I'm first going to do the square ones, or an ATC one and a square one on the left. That's also a possibility. What do you think? What shall we do? Now I really like these inserts the right way. So I am going to make 4 pockets using these squares. So I want these to fit. So for example, I just use this one to make a pocket out of this. So it needs, our pocket needs to be definitely, yeah, this is a little more than 10 by 10 I guess. So it's definitely going to need a 10.5 at least. So yeah, that is big enough. 10.5 by 10.5 centimeters, or 4 2/8. 4 2/8, that is really big enough. I think we can make it 4 1/8, that's better. 4 1/8. So let's make a piece. Now we still have leftovers. Let's see if I can use this one. I think we do. We don't have to make that large. Well, this is a little small, but I really need to make 4. So let's see. Let's just see. I really want to use these because I still have these ones. So what you also can do is score right along here. That is a possibility. If you want to make just a small, really a small piece, let's see. If we do a 2-piece, that's, what's this, a 2/8 I believe, and we make it here also 2. Just use your scraps, and if you don't, if you have a bigger scrap than this, then just use it. I think this will do it. Just go 2/8 all the way. Oh, not 3, 2/8. 2/8. And then we cut this at here. And here is for me that for 1/4 or 4/3/8. Yeah, 4/3/8. I'm going to cut this. and see what we have. And if it fits, then it's just perfect. We don't have to do all that big hinges, it's just what you have left, then use it. Now cut the edges, the corners, you don't want any bulk. Here it is, so this will fit nice. Yep, like that, and then abracadabra, this fits just perfect. Yeah, I'm making a nice tab to pull it out, and I love it. So this is really, yeah, you just see what you have left, see if it's wide enough. Well, 2/8 hinge is wide enough to make a nice pocket, so I can use my scraps, and I just cut this at 4/3/8. Don't throw this away, you can use it as a little pocket later on. So yeah, I will make this exactly the same thing. Perhaps I can cut this right away at 4/3/8, because we want to do 4. And then I go 3 times 2/8, but use your paper, any kind. Use your scraps. Here we go. That is that. It's really simple. Just use your scraps. Cut the corners so we don't have any bulk in the corners. And then we have our 3 pockets already. How fast is that? So no measurements need. Just use your guideline with a cut apart from the sheet. Let's give my place a little more space. And then just fold them all in. Okay. Sorry guys, I had to check something. Okay, that's 2. And that's 3, sorry. Okay, it still fits. Yay, it still fits. Okay, now we have 4 pockets, and I think we first need to search a nice background before we're going to put this on. So back in 1 second. I think I am going to use these flower ones. Then just put this back on the page. I think I am going to first glue this down. Don't know what is easier to do, but We'll see. Let's do first one. Perhaps it's better that way, perhaps. So the first one is going in, and then you can play if you want. Oh, I think I really like an opening in here. I think that's nice. So I will search. For the middle. Just a little deeper. I think that's better. Yep. Yep. Yep, like this. Ooh, almost perfect. I'm going to use this as a guideline. Put this on top. And then I can see where the first one goes. There we go. Okay, so what do you think? Do I like it a little playful? This on this edge and this on this edge, or just steady? I don't like steady. I really like it just a little awkward. So now I'm going to use my art glitter glue, because this glue is really awesome, quick to dry, really steady. So it's perfect. Perfect to use. Be close to the edges, and then just put it in. And like I said, I really like it a little awkward. That's one, and I think the next one I will line it up like here. Nice along the edges. And this one right over here. I think that will be perfect. Yeah, I like it. So yeah, let's do the other one. It's really easy, of course. Just glue your big page in. And then the opposite way, I guess. Or this and this. Or this and this. Yeah, that's better. You see? Lots of possibilities. Do whatever you like, what you prefer to watch. One, and now you can decorate this. You can also use your card, and I think I will like that to decorate the top of these pockets. I think that's very nice, but it's all up to you. You also can use your design paper for it, but that's all up to you. Perhaps you don't like to use all 8 of these cards to use, but I really like it. So I am just going to, well, it needs to be just a little adjustment, but not much. I think just, oh, I think it's fitting perfectly. So what I'm going to do is smudge the edges, and now I really want to use this punch too. So let's see if I can make a mark out of it and then just see where it goes. I think over here. Ah, yeah. It'll fit. Just needs just a little, just teeny tiny little piece. Yeah, this is better. Okay, perfect. Now I am going to choose a few more. Let's see, this one and the pink one really needs a bright color. I think this is better. Yep, I like it like that. I think, yeah, this is good. So now I am going to line these up and then make all the same. Oh, that was a no-no. Line it up. And the last one, and then it should be good on every page. So I am going to glue these down and we'll back in just a second. Yeah, cool. Yeah, back in 1 second. Okay, I cut the corners with all my cards that goes in, but I really like to have a pull out, and you can use different ways. You can use a circle punch to make nice tabs, or you can use your envelope punch, you can use dies, you can use anything, but I thought it would be nice to use these for now, and I really think that will look awesome. So I will going to use this one. So let's see how it looks. So I'm first going to glue the first one on. Only using the half. So let's settle this. It don't need to be that high above. And on the back it looks like this, and oh, it's a little a shame, but you could put this on the back. You don't flip it around, because then the knob is not the same. That's not nice. So it could be, if you are using double, then you can use 2. But I know that will be, yeah, for me it's easy because I cut them out with my machine. But I know when you have cutting this with your hand, that it's really difficult to cut them all the same out. But let's see, I am going to use these first. is one. And another one. On the back. Here we go. Let's see how these turns out. Where can I put this one? Let's put this here. And wow, really like it. I think I will use the other two also. First checking if that will fit. Going a little, I know I can go deeper, but sometimes it doesn't go deeper, but I know I can. Just give it a little wiggle. Yeah, that's just a hinge that is going to stuck down, but should not do it, but it does. But then this is too high, so I can use it, but then I need to keep, you see, this one is going down, but they all should go down, but some, oh, this one's two. Why not these two? Let's work on it. Let's give it a little push. Yep, okay, that'll do it. Just a little work on here with your ruler. Just gentle, gentle. And then not quite, but it's getting there. I think this will do it. Well, this needs a little more work, but you get the picture. So I think I am going to use the other ones too on here. I really like using these canvas. Here we go. Actually really a shame that I glued these on, but I just like it. I really like it how this turns out, so why not? Let's cut just another piece. Hello, go all the way. Guys, does not want what I want. That's really an issue. Oh, here it is. Just stay there. Stay, stay, stay there. If this happens a lot, then there is something you can help solve this problem. And that is just cutting a piece of paper that goes with this paper, and then, or something white, or just something that fits, just a piece of tin paper, and then you can put it in like this. I think this one's also just a little tiny too wide. Don't know why, but it is. And you can just adjust it, of course. This goes better. And it, yep, here it goes. Yep, it fit. But what I was telling you, if this is a bigger problem, then you can cut a piece of paper you don't use. Do I have something? Well, here I have something in black. I can explain better. So just see if this goes all the way down and this doesn't. You see, that is just a hinge that will stick. So the next time, now this is fitting all the way down. You see, that's just a hinge that is going to stuck down. So if you don't want to get this issue every single time, just cut some white if you want, and then just do what I just did. And if you have the white piece, then cut this down at the same height, and then put some glue on, or only on the top, and then put it in and glue it down on the mark you just have make, and then it should be do better. And I think I will do it because I really hate this, and I think I am going to do it. So this, if I put this in, then this will slide all the way down just like that. I am going to use it, so just watch me doing it. So what I did, what I am going to do is I just going to cut this a little shorter than the other piece. And I'm going to cut it so I have more sizes to use. So just slide it in, and if it the first time is going to stick down, then see, you see, this was not a perfect stuck. So do it again. And see, oh, now I can go deeper. If this is the perfect one, let's see. Yep, this was it. So now I'm going to cut this down on the second mark, and I'm going to turn it so you don't see the edges. And for this one, I don't want to be the glue too fast to dry, so I don't use the art glitter glue. And now I am going to stuck it in till I get it. Yep, here it goes all the way in. So just put your glue back in, just like that, and then when you put this in, it go right away, all the way down. That's just a tip. You don't have to do this, but if you don't want to get wiggle, 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 this is just an extra tip you can use. Okay, thanks for watching. And then I did the outside using this piece, and then the pockets, and the inside with 2 belly bands and 2 pockets. Just need to be filled in, but we'll do that later. Okay, last one. Hey guys, I think that before I go further to do the third one, I think I am going to first do the outside, so I'll definitely know how much paper I have left over. So the first thing I am going to do is put these two together, and I think I am going to do first some tape on it, just not all the way to the edges, but or shall I do it to the edges? Yeah, let's do it to the edges. So I am going to use some tape all the way around, and of course I am going to use some clear glue too, just to be sure. that these will stay together. There we go. Perhaps it's nice to put a few in the middle, just for extra strength. Oh my gosh. This is a tricky one. Why does this not tear? Okay, so I have to put it on. Now I will leave these two in, so I can just a little push down on the other part. And then I think I will use some wet glue on the other poly piece, and then I just glue it all together. So this is facing to me and this is facing to me. Now this is a little thinner because we have not made the fourth one yet, but I think that's okay. So I am going to use first this glue. Just in the middle, because we really want this to stay together. Okay, and then yeah, it's always nice to have different glue. And then this I would like to use on, oh, not on the sides. Here we go. Okay, so now we put this on top, this piece. Okay. Now with the clear glue you can wiggle a little. That is what I need. Just to be sure that this is straight. This is straight, the back is straight, yep, perfect. I just can't hold it very well, but perhaps if I remove a few. This will attach good. Let the glue nicely be drying and then it should be good. Okay. And we are going to fix something on the inside with those little stoppers, but for now this is perfect. So now I can put some paper on, and I am going to use the pink color. So put some tape on, and let's see what I want to use for the outside. A piece randomly around it. So let's see. Let's first pick this one. some extra wet glue so we can wiggle a little. Okay, first page. Okay, back also, and then I have to see which I prefer from the outside. What do you think? What shall I use? I think a busy paper. And I especially use this plain color for the outside, so because I want to decorate, and my opinion is if you are using very colorful papers or busy papers on the outside, then everything you put on the cover will not be noticed. So that's how I work normally. So if I want to make a busy front, it's not necessary to make a busy front, but everything you put on, it will pop out if you keep it nice and solid. This does not. See, I'm very happy with my clear glue because now it's fitting. Okay, so now we have the pink on each side, and what shall we do on the outside? These three pieces. I think the same color is boring. Let's see what's on the other side. Oh yeah, the other side is this piece. Let's see what I found. Alrighty, I made the outside finished, front and back. This pink one, and on the outside I use this one. Really like it, and if you put it down you can read all the way down like this. And on the inside I also glued the pieces in, so these will be easily coming in and out, just like that. No trouble at all. Here we go. And we still can make, why is this not getting there? Yeah, here we go. We are going to make some nice handles, some seam binding on the top, so they will be easy to pull out. But this is for now how it turns out, and I really like it. Really like it. It seems to be like a big book, but it is with inserts. Really cool. So up to the fourth one. Yay!